So this is the 2018 aluminium Specialized Turbo Levo. Oh my god, this is weird. Oh my god. So this has got the plus tyres on it. More importantly, the electric motor. It's quite heavy, this bike. Whoa! This is hilarious. I tell you what, downhill, this doesn't feel much different to my bike, my stunt jumper. She feels really nice. Oh, it's so bizarre. Fox suspension is a little bit stiffer than my rock shocks. This is great downhill. Better than I was expecting. Oh, off the trail. So when you're not pedaling, the motor's doing nothing. So this is all gravity doing all the work here. Oh, it actually feels light over the jumps. This is the aluminium frame. Oh, this is nice. I like the plus tyres on the bigger bike. I'm going to ride this one up the hill rather than getting the shuttle. Oh, I'm enjoying this. See what it's like off the ladder. Oh shit. Oh, this is, you wouldn't know you're riding an e-bike downhill. This is crazy. Oh, great stuff. Oh my god. I'm turning the pedals. I'm not actually putting any effort in at all, and it's just cruising uphill. This is actually amazing. Wow. Let's have a look at this thing. Quite a cool looking bike. Really chunky tube here. Fox suspension. Performance float Fox. 34 performance on the front. I'm not sure, that looks 130, 140 mil, and I'd say similar on the back. It's not as big as my stunt jumper fork. SRAM GX 1x11 on the back. Look at that. You pedal back and nothing happens. How bizarre. What a crazy bike. 27.5 inch plus wheels, 2.8 butcher on the back, and a 2.8 butcher on the front. I'll tell you what, I don't know if I could buy this. It might be a little bit embarrassing, but it looks pretty sweet. Hilarious. Right, here we go. So it seems it doesn't matter what gear you're in, you put a little bit of weight on the pedal and it just goes. It's crazy. I actually really like this bike, and I didn't think I'd say that. Oh, slow. Woo! I like this Fox suspension, even though it hasn't got as much travel. It feels plush. I don't know, maybe because the bike's heavier, and it's probably these plus tyres actually. So I get two free rides on the shuttle, so I thought I'd take advantage of the e-bike and ride this up the hill. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm loving this. I know downhill, oh, this isn't a downhill bike, but downhill bikes are heavier. E-bikes are obviously heavier with the batteries and stuff, so it actually feels nice downhill. This is awesome. The line there, it's not as agile at all. Not as agile. you pull out of a corner and the thing just takes off. A lot of people don't like e-bikes, and I probably wouldn't buy one, but they certainly don't chew up the trails at all. There's no chance of wheel spin here. You put some weight on the pedal and it's a gradual acceleration. It's not like a flipping motorbike or anything. I tell you what, if you want a bike to ride to work in and not get to work all sweaty and have a bike you can take up the trails at the weekends, this is brilliant. To all those people slating e-bikes, you know, mountain biking's a sport for everyone to enjoy, and I'm riding this. I would never say I'm a fan of them, but I've got a smile on my face. What more matters than that, you know? SRAM guided our brakes, great as ever. The extra weight doesn't seem to affect them. Sharp, progressive, powerful. I notice it's got bigger rotors on the Levo. That must be to compensate for the extra weight. I mean, it goes around corners just like my stump jumper. With the plus tyres, you get a little bit more confidence actually. Oh, I'm happy. What a laugh. I think it's a good move putting the plus tyres on, because I think obviously people who are going to buy this are not pros, and the plus tyres make the bike nicer to ride for more of the beginner style rider. I can't pop the bike up obviously as much. Nice little drop here. Yeah! Great fun. Awesome. Look at this thing, man. I think this is based on a stump jumper. What a laugh. Right, let's try some uphill. Oh my. I mean, I'm in almost top gear, just putting weight on the pedals, and this thing, this is using no energy whatsoever, and this is a steepish hill. This is crazy. I tell you what. This does, I mean, I think the battery's got 3 settings and I'm on max power. This is too easy. Hey man. I tell you what, if you're trying to beat your Strava times uphill, this is the one to use. I've got a guy behind me wearing Lycra, so he must be shit hot uphill. And I'm pulling away from him. He must be thinking, what does that guy have for breakfast? 15 cans of Red Bull. I'm practicing my cornering uphill. I'm going to get to the top in no time. This is way more powerful than I was expecting. I was expecting it just to be like a drill motor or something. Feels more like a 100cc moped, but silent. Electric motors are so torquey. Right, this is my first ever e-bike, but I can't see how it can get much better than this. I'm still getting a few pedal strikes, so I'm going to lock out that rear shock like I do on my Stumpy. Unbelievable. I feel like I'm down the gym on an easy-going spinning class. This thing's obviously got 11 speed on the back. I don't see that it needs it. This could be a single speed thing. I'm climbing to the top of a mountain without changing gear. I mean, if you just want to ride as many downhill trails as you can in a day, and there's no shuttle, and have a blast on the way down, you can't really go wrong with this. I think I'll be getting a PR on this climb. The geometry is not too slack. It's certainly a trail bike, not enduro. The motor, you can hear it. It sounds a bit like my gimbal when it's working overtime. It's very quiet out here though. But uphills turn into almost like a downhill route, practicing your cornering. Absolutely mental. So to summarise, I like e-bikes more than I did. I wouldn't buy one, but they are fun. If you're looking for an e-bike, I mean, I haven't ridden many, but I can't see why you would be disappointed if you went for the Turbo Levo. Get the plus tyres, because the only real disadvantage to plus tyres is a little bit more rolling resistance, but with a motor that totally overcomes that. So go for the plus tyres. Shitloads of grip. What a laugh. I cannot get over how much of a laugh this thing is. I'm smiling. Go and buy it, guys. Enjoy.